Hi Scorpios and welcome to Arcana Priestess. Oh, please do not be mad at me. So I started asking Spirit what zodiac signs to do instead of just choosing on my own or asking you guys. And basically Spirit was giving me hell because I was favoriting you guys and giving you guys so many readings. So realistically, so many signs came up, you know, and you guys just came out once throughout that whole time. And I was like, you know what, no matter what, I'm doing Scorpio next. And I asked Spirit and I got the death card. So they were like, yes, Scorpio can be next. But I am going to be doing your readings again at least once a week, regardless of if your card gets pulled or not. Because again, you guys have always shown me so much support, but I did, you know, feel like if there was a reason why I was meant to give all those other readings, it was obviously for a purpose. And, you know, just to balance things out, because it definitely wasn't fair, because I looked and I was like, whoa, that's so many Scorpio readings. But I love you guys. Okay, let's go in with your first cards. 2 of them fell out. Spirit is telling me to just pull all 4 now. So let's see, I'm going to do 4 for each deck that I have laid out here. So let's see what's going on for you Scorpios. If you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button, as all of my subscribers are automatically entered in a giveaway to win a free reading at the end of the month. More giveaways and daily messages on Instagram. All the information will kind of pop up and be in the description box as well. And just know that I do not message you guys asking you for a reading. I also do not have WhatsApp. So if you message me, so if you receive a message or a comment, it's not from me. I'm not going to be responding to comments, but I am going to love all of your comments, and it does help a lot. So definitely feel free to leave a comment. Just know that the only comment that's going to be mine is the one that is pinned, and it is going to have all the information for a personal reading. So you can only book a reading directly off of arcanapriestess.com. It's not you, it's me. Wow, you know what's crazy? This is pretty cool. This says, it's not you, it's me. But then if it comes in reverse, it says, it's not me, it's you. The deck of, the creator of this deck, that's pretty awesome. I love that. So it's not you, it's me. Somebody wants you to know that it's not you. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their childhood. And yeah, you have helped them and you have healed them, but you just deserve so much more, because you have to remember that if you're helping somebody and you're healing them, once they're healed, they're still going to be behind you. And it's not to judge behind ahead. It's that you deserve somebody that honestly is not even at your level, but somebody higher, because you're always the healer in people's lives. You were automatically meant to transform people's lives. Anybody's lives that you come into, you help them become a better person. And usually at the end of the day, they end up leaving you after that. And it's not because you're not worth it. It's because you are worth more. So please don't ever forget that, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. It's not even funny. So let's see. What's the next card, Scorpio? We have, you've touched the depths of my soul. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer, because I did Cancer before you. Cancer was called out before you guys. Again, you transform everybody. There's nobody in your life. You know, they say Scorpios are, you'll never forget a Scorpio. And it's true. Sometimes you like that people won't forget you, and sometimes it's like, can you just forget me already, because you're annoying me. Stop staring at me, stop watching my stories, stop stalking me. You know what I mean? So some of you guys, it's like, you don't even realize how you touch people, you know? And it's not just love interests. It's everybody that comes into your life. You touch them in a way that you have no idea, that you would never even expect. And I think that some of you guys know, but it's like, some of you guys are just waiting. Like, when is it my turn? When is somebody gonna touch my soul? Like, I feel very vulnerable right now. I feel like this energy of my heart chakra being open. Some of you guys definitely need to work on your heart chakra, right? You know, for Scorpio, you're very intuitive, and some of you, it's just about learning to trust that intuition. So not generic, but very popular crystals that I'm actually going to recommend for you guys. And I went to grab the circle, or the sphere. So the rose quartz sphere for the month of July for Scorpios. I'm going to recommend the rose quartz sphere. And I am going to recommend the amethyst chunk for you guys. Rose quartz and amethyst. It's all about trusting your intuition and opening up your heart, because new love is going to be coming. And I think it's going to be most likely the month of, you may meet this person in this month, August is not going to be the greatest time for long-term commitments, but for flings it'll be great. So you may meet somebody in this month and commit to them in like during Virgo season, or you're going to meet somebody in Virgo season and commit to them during the birthday, like during your birthday season. That's the energy I have. So those are the crystals for you guys, but I do have other crystals on my site, and I do switch up the crystals every couple of weeks. So these are just a couple of them for those of you guys that are interested. The link is in the description box. So let's just continue with your reading here. I'm scared of losing you, and I'm confused about what I want right now. Okay, this is a lot, you guys. 4 cards in. So I'm scared of losing you, and I'm confused about what I want. So somebody is confused about what they want, and they're afraid of losing you. This could be somebody that strung you along for a long time, and you decided that you're finally going to walk away, and now they're just like, whoa, they thought that you were always going to be there. Because you know, the thing about Scorpios is that you give so much. Like, when you decide that you love somebody or that you want somebody, you give everything. So imagine getting 100% energy, but then when you decide that you're done, 0. Not, oh, let me check in on you every couple of days. No. Cut off for good. So that is just like, people don't understand how, and that's one of your superpowers. And people don't understand how you do it. How do you do it? Also, as a Scorpio myself, I'm looking for new TV shows. Please leave me in the comments your top 3 TV shows. What are your favorite TV shows? Because I just feel like we have similar brains, similar mindsets, and I just really am looking for some new shows. So leave me a comment, and I would be so appreciative of that. But yeah, I'm scared of losing you, and I'm confused about what I want right now. So somebody's scared of losing you, but at the same time, they're still confused about what they want. So it's hard for them to come towards you. It's hard for them to, this person doesn't understand the depth of this connection, the truth of what this connection is truly meant to be is another thing that I am seeing here. You could be dealing with somebody that's already in a commitment, or you yourself could be in a commitment, and somebody's just confused about, do you want them, or are you just kind of like stringing them along? Some of you, you're just dealing with somebody that has a very flirty personality, but they weren't wanting something serious, or that could be you for this person here. So when you look at this all together, it's just like somebody's realizing how much you mean to them, but it's kind of scaring them. But at the same time, it's scaring them, making them want to run away. But when they run away, it makes them realize that they don't want to lose you. And they know that they have things that they need to deal with, and they wish that they could just snap their fingers and deal with it. But they know that they can't come towards you until they deal with it. But that doesn't stop them from not wanting to lose you. And it's just like they're confused. You have somebody that's super, super confused. I see this at the bottom of the deck, and I am going to grab it. So it says, sorry, I see another one. I have to grab it too, because it just feels like it fits the bill. Let me go. If I come back, I'm all yours. So some of you, you're needing to let this person go. And if they come back, they're going to be yours. They're going to be yours. Some of you, it's about walking away and realizing, is somebody going to fight for you? Are they going to fight for me or not? You know, somebody might need to prove how much they love the other person, especially if this is somebody from the past coming back. And then we have, do you want me like I want you? Right? This person is very unsure as to how much, because I was telling somebody the other day, like, Scorpio could be madly in love with you and act like, you know, they're just your friend, or like they've never had a romantic thought about you in their life, right? You'd be, you know, shocked to know, because they're very, you know, chalant sometimes. So somebody here wants to know, do you want them the way that they want you? I'm hearing that like part from Grey's Anatomy. So pick me, choose me. But really, I'm also just hearing that somebody just needs to flat out say how they feel without thinking, without caring, just flat out scream their feelings at the top of the roof. Some of you also just need to scream into a pillow. That's just a quick message that I'm getting. You just need to scream into a pillow and just let it out. You've been holding in too much. All right, let's get some, how many of those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So we'll do 6 tarot cards. All right, let's see, Scorpio. Show me what Scorpio needs to see for the month of July, please. Show me what Scorpio needs to see for the month of July. I feel like you're going to be motivated this month. You're going to get your mojo back is the energy that I'm getting here. there's gonna be like I'm even like looking, I have like all my decks over here, and I just looked at the cover of the Modern Witch. It's like you are literally going to become the magician. You realize that you have all the power in the world. For right now, you're going to be feeling fiery, passionate. You just spark that might have died, you know, is going to be coming back within you. For some of you, you lost somebody in your life, and you're now going to start to feel yourself again. Like you're now, some of you, you're coming into that acceptance phase, right? And for others of you, it's not that you're fully accepting it, but this is as far as you're going to get to accepting it. Some of you, it's like you're just realizing that you need to live your best life because, you know, to help, like for that person, you're going to wake up every day and you're going to live your best life for that person, for the life that they didn't get to have themselves, right? Oof, what is this one? Okay. Okay, so yeah, for some of you with this Ten of Swords, you're, okay, well, first of all, you need to be careful and protect you're gonna have to watch this whole reading. Protect your energy, okay, you guys, like, there is a story in a book that I'm reading right now, and it was about how 11/11, this is gonna be the most important messages. I'm sorry, like I don't like this energy for you guys. Seriously, this is scary. People will, this is biting the hand that feeds them. There's people in your life, you're gonna find out that somebody that you know has been betraying you, or you're about to be betrayed by somebody that you truly love and that you truly care for. Somebody wants what you have, whether it is your man, your woman, whether it is your money, whether it is what you've worked hard to gain, whether it's your confidence, whatever it is. Somebody wants something that you have, and you have to watch your back, because look at this person who's dead and been stabbed multiple times, and there's 3 people eating out of them, which is reminding you of these 3 things. It's like the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, on like 10 on top of it. It's intense betrayal. So I feel like for some of you here, you have to be guarded. You have to guard yourself. You have to protect yourself, protect your prized possessions. If this is this is not really the time for you to be meeting new friends, making new friends, because you don't know who you can trust around this time, and you really have to strengthen your intuition. Howlet is another crystal you may need. You're really gonna have to strengthen your intuition in order to be able to figure out who it is that you can trust, and trust your intuition when it is giving you warning signs on people that you love and don't want to see, right? So back to the book. I was reading this book, and there was a part in the book, and it was talking about how, so this guy was very wealthy, okay? He was like a prince or something, and he had a friend who was very unwealthy, and he gave that person, he had a job offer, and he gave it to his friend, because he thought that, you know, he helped his friend many times financially, so he thought that his friend like would think that, would look up to him, you know, because he helped him get out of a terrible position. Would you not look up to that person or be grateful for that? So he thought that that would be the best person to hire. He hired this person went up and up and up in all of the jobs, and eventually this person ended up getting so caught up in, you know, they went from being like dirt poor to being completely rich and having a lot of power, and it kind of like took over them, right? Some people, especially when you get it that quickly, it's not good. Not a lot of people can handle it. And so this person got so power hungry that in the end of the day, he ended up betraying and actually murdering the person who had given him everything that he got. And the guy knew, like the guy picked up on it last minute, and he had a chance to save himself from being killed. And because he still wanted to believe that there's no way that this guy that I gave everything to would do that to me, he got himself killed. Is that not the craziest thing, that somebody would do that? Somebody who was nobody until you made them everything, wanted your seat still. They wanted more and more and more. They wanted what you had, so they decided to destroy you to get what you had. And that's the thing, when people are, you know, and I'm saying insecure, and I don't know if that guy was insecure in the book or not, but when people are insecure, they don't see, you know, they could be your best friend, and they don't see what you have as like, oh my God, that's amazing that you have that. They see it as, oh my God, how do I not have that? Why did you get that, but I didn't get that? And you are dealing with some shady people. You have some shady people in your circle that, and you know, it's crazy because I said I was doing Scorpio reading no matter what next, and Spirit said, you're doing Scorpio reading with the death card coming out. It was my double confirmation, because I was checking to see what sign was gonna come after you guys. And it's like this message needed to come out. and don't like it, not happy, not impressed. I don't know who this person is, but you're gonna find out. And I hope that they don't get to 10 of Swords you before you find out. I hope that, you know, it's a 9 of Swords. Some of you guys are, you know, already like aware of who this person is. If you are going through some sort of level up, gaining more money, whatever the case is, you will notice that this person has you know, been messaging you a little bit more. It could be somebody online that you've never met before, right? It could be somebody that you're dating. Be careful of like scams, people trying to scam you. Don't give money to anybody. Do not give money to anybody around this time, Scorpio. You will never see that money back. You may have somebody who literally is another Scorpio who's finally wanting to get revenge on you after a very long time. All I know is you might have even just leveled up and have, I don't know, you just have to protect yourself. It's not a joke. So I'm gonna recommend, I have a couple black obsidians left. There is black tourmaline, great for protection, but my new favorite protection crystal is desert rose, especially for your home. I have mini desert, I see this, so do it. And I'm gonna do it because I actually just ordered a living room table, so I'm gonna write this down and do it for myself. But 3 of the mini ones, right, not the big ones, on your living room table, 3 mini desert roses. You can get them in my store. Those are protecting for your house, right? Because you have to protect all of the energy, not just when you go out. You go out, you bring that energy in, unless you're cleansing every day. When you go home inside the house, and there's like 3 people in the world that do that, right? So these 3 are gonna be great. These 2 are gonna be better for carrying on you, but this one is gonna be great for your home. And again, you know, Desert Rose is actually about protecting your possessions too. So it's gonna be perfect for your home. And then again, the black tourmaline is gonna be better for you guys because of the fact that the black tourmaline is all about protecting yourself and helping you see the truth of certain individuals, right? And I feel like I don't know. I don't like this. I had 2 really good readings that I just did before you guys, and now you guys are getting this ultimate betrayal. Like, really? Okay, show me what's going on from Scorpio. I see this card here. I see this card from another deck because I have all my decks here, and it literally says blocked from love, and underneath and behind it there's another one that says one-way love. So you know what I'm getting from this? Some of you, or love triangle is next. So some of you guys is somebody who you had in the love triangle who wants revenge on you. So whether you had this person in a love triangle and you ended up choosing the other person, not this person, or they had you in a love triangle and you walked away from them, this person wants revenge because you walked away, because you are not theirs. How dare you decide to walk away? Or they realize that their love was one way and now they're just pissed. Somebody is not having it, Scorpio. Oh, look at this cute little card. I love this card. The 4 of Wands. This could be somebody that you had a family with. Somebody that you've known for a long time. This could just be saying that this is a fire sign. I'm getting Leo, strong Leo energy, but it could also be Sagittarius or Aries energy. But I also feel like there's this energy where somebody feels that you're moving on. Somebody feels that you're strongly moving on. This could be an ex from a very long time ago. You dated people, but you never had that soul sparking connection. And you're finally about to get that connection that lights your soul on fire. And this person can sense it. Some of you, this is the connection that the person that you're gonna marry. Others of you are engaged, whatever the case is. I just feel like this is like an ex lurking, and it could be an ex-friend. Just somebody is watching you and they're not happy at the fact that you're doing well, and it's because they're so insecure inside. Some of you, this is just saying again that it's a Leo that wants to betray you, right? Personally, as a Scorpio, almost every Leo I know has a problem with me. I do not know why. Actually, no, you know what? I did see this thing, and it's funny that I flicked my hair as I saw it, but it was like Leo's thinking that they're the main ones getting attention until Scorpio walks in, right? Like, Scorpios naturally attract people, but also Leos are used to getting the spotlight. So if somebody else is taking the spotlight, sometimes a Leo's not gonna like that. And not all Leos are like that, but I have had a problem with Leos more than any zodiac sign without me having a problem with them at all. Just me being like, oh, you're cute, whatever. and them just not liking me at all, especially if you're like a new person. So for some of you guys, it's a Leo here that doesn't like that you're in the spotlight. So anyways, just protect yourself, protect your family, protect your home with this Four of Wands here. I do feel like you are protected, but it is good to give yourself that extra protection, or even just to be wary, right? That this could even be saying that there's somebody in your inner circle that you need to watch out for, somebody that's in your family member. And with this being Four Wands and 4 people, it's literally like the mom, the dad, and the siblings. So I mean, it's tight family. It's not your cousin's cousin, your aunt, you know what I mean? Like, the craziest it could be is like your cousin or your aunt or your grandmother, but that's as far in your family as it's gonna go. It's your tight, your closest family. So for some of you, you need to really watch out. But I did I just heard the doors. I'm just giving half a second. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. The Hierophant. So with this Hierophant here, I feel like when it comes to your relationship, things are going great. You could have just people that are just jealous of your relationship, right? It's like you could be the type of person who keeps everything very private, and all of a sudden you're bringing things into the public light here. You're bringing yourself into the public light. People are noticing you. You really are in the spotlight, and it definitely triggers people. So like I said, you are a sign of transformation. People transform when you enter their life. So if people see you transforming, that again is going to really help them transform. It's going to really help them become the best version of themselves. But if these people aren't directly in your life, if they see you on social media, something about you is going to trigger something within them that's going to help them to transform. So it's like, you just kind of like bring out people's insecurities in a sense. And it's a lot. I'm hearing good life. Welcome to the good life. Let me see. It's like a Kanye West song. Good life. Let me see. Good life, Kanye West. I think you're about to experience, like, okay, with that being said, so I wanted to look at the lyrics quickly, and what I'm getting off of that is you're about to experience a life far greater than you've ever known. This is kind of like the rags to riches energy, and it's like with the Hierophant here, it's like a commitment, meaning like you could have a big contract coming in, or this is just saying that this is coming for the long haul. Like you are about to go down this, like I'm hearing slide. I'm literally hearing like you're like going down a slide and people are literally throwing money at you from left and right. Like some of you guys are gonna be going to like a strip club or something like that, but either you are already on the process to having this awakening to going towards the best life you've ever lived, or you're about to have an awakening, have some sort of discovery, have some sort of epiphany that is going to lead you between now and your birthday, that is going to lead you to first of all, for some of you, it's going to be a completely different life than what you're living now. And it's going to be exactly where you're meant to be. Like for me, I was, studying to be an interior decorator, and then all of a sudden, bam, you're a tarot reader and you're obsessed with it, and it's the longest job that you've ever been able to hold, and the fact that you're still obsessed with it years later is crazy for me, right? So that was like my huge thing. And for some of you, that's what's going to happen. It's like you just finished, you graduated or whatever, and you're like so excited to start something, and then whoa, like skirt, you thought wrong. Like you go on a vacation and you get, somebody comes up to you and offers you something so crazy, and you end up moving across the world. Like I'm talking things that you've never imagined to be possible are going to be possible. Any door, again with the Magician, any door that you want to be open is going to finally be open for you. And there's this quote, and it's like, it's crazy how life is so subtle sometimes. The doors that we always wanted to open, we don't even realize when they're finally opening. Like I wanted to start a YouTube channel for 10 years. And then when it happened, it was just so subtle. It was like, okay, well, I'm starting a YouTube channel. It was after 10 years of me wanting it. It should have been the biggest moment of my life finally doing that. But it was just like, all right, well, we're going to start a YouTube channel. All right, well, like it's crazy. So some of you guys, this is again about reflecting about how far you have come to be who it is that you are in this very exact moment. Because I think that there's this energy where you are very quiet and you are very secretive. And I think that a lot of people don't know how hard you've worked because you keep things on the down low, right? You a lot of people don't know what you've gone through to get to where it is that you are. So some people may just assume that you got things handed to you magically, that all of a sudden you're an overnight success, but they don't realize that you've been working so hard for so long to get what it is that you have, or to get where it is that you are. And it doesn't matter, because if people are going to judge you or just assume this or that, it's, again, you're bringing up something within them. It has nothing to do with you, and you just need to not even give those people a time of day. You're going to know, because as these amazing things are happening for you, the ones that love you are going to celebrate you harder than you've ever seen them celebrate you. And the ones that are not doing that, well, you'll know where they stand. So, beautiful. Yeah, look at this. Look at you standing in your power. I love, dear. It's the 9 of Pentacles here. You are standing in your power. Your money is going to be like, ah! And I think for some of you guys, so, okay, one thing that I'm teaching you guys on my personal Instagram, if you're not following, go follow, because I'm teaching you guys a lot about manifestation, law of attraction, business, finance, everything that I know. One thing that I was talking about is you can manifest all you want in any way possible, but if you subconsciously do not believe that you can have something, no matter what you try to do to manifest it, you're not going to get it. And I read this book called I'm a Badass at Making Money, and I think that, I personally believe that every book has one piece of advice. Like, if there's nothing in the whole book, there's going to be at least one thing that will take you 20 years ahead in life. And it has proven true. Sometimes there's multiple things, if you're lucky, but at least one thing. And in that book, it was to write a letter to money. Write a letter to money. And I can't remember exactly what it said, but pretty much I ended up writing this letter to money and reading it. And I think I read it like 6 days in a row, 3 times. And holy, did I ever change. Like, my life changed from that moment forward. I was making so much more money because I had all these negative beliefs that I didn't realize that were so subconsciously like rooted in me, that came out through the letter. And I made a letter, and it's like you end up making 2 letters. One of what you believe currently and one of what you want to believe, and it just like shifts. So some of you guys, reading that book is going to be great for you. Others of you, you're just not going to read the book, and you're just gonna, you can even look up the part about the letter to money in that book, or you could just write a letter to money. Like, start, like if I said write a letter to money and that was an assignment for you, maybe I should do assignments on these readings, give you guys assignments. Some of you guys can do them, some of you won't, it doesn't matter. But so for this reading, your assignment is to write a letter to money. So dear money, and whatever comes, even if you have to stare at the page for an hour before something comes out, what do you want to say to money? If money was a person standing right in front of you, what would you say? Right? I talked about my past with money. I talked about my future with money. I talked about where I was mad at, when I was mad at money. I talked about when money made me happy, how that made me feel. Like, I talked about so many different things, and it's just like, when I first started, I was like, what the heck am I gonna say? And then all of a sudden I had 3 pages of my, you know, my letter to money. So some of you guys, that's really gonna help you. But again, like with this 9 of Pentacles, like if that is not resonating with you, and if you don't see yourself on this 9 of Pentacles or on the way to the 9 of Pentacles, because you're at the 8 now, then that's what you need to do to get there. Because again, with this 9 of Pentacles, it's either your next step or it is where you're going right now, or where you are right now. And this is like not taking a look at the price tag money. But the thing is you're not going to be that person. Like, money's not going to change you. You're going to use money to change people. And that's the good thing, right? Like, for me, it was like I wanted to be like dirt rich for all these superficial reasons. And then I became a lot more spiritual, and I realized, like, first of all, I don't even like things. Like, what do I need things for? I want experiences. And then I realized, like, I was comfortable and I was happy. I didn't need to be rich. And then I realized, like, I want more money, but not for me. The money that I make isn't going to be for me. It's going to be for people. Because I watched a show called, it's like a spin-off to Grey's Anatomy. I can't remember what it was called, but it had like Addison in it. And it was all about babies and all the difficulties that babies have. And I couldn't even, I'm in Canada and we have free healthcare, but in the States you don't. And just to think, like, if you're a struggling mom and you just had to pay to give birth and all that, and then something's happening to your child, like, it just tore me apart. And I just realized, like, there's so many babies that have so many conditions that I never would have even known of, because unless you have somebody in your life experiencing it, you don't know. So for me, it's like, I want to make like millions of dollars to be able to help people who can't help themselves. Then it's mainly, like, for me, it's mothers and it's you know, single mothers or single fathers and babies. That's my main thing. And then animals, because of course I love animals. So that's like that's where my heart is going right now. So for like with me like sharing that story for you, it's like some of you guys, you need to think deeper beyond yourself of how are you going to leave your mark in this world, and others of you, it's just sharing that you're going to have so much money that you're not going to know what to do with, and you're going to start looking at, you know, how to help other people because you're fulfilled in your life in a sense that you never thought possible. Like again, a lot of Scorpios have terrible childhoods, and then you guys, you know, you transform and all of a sudden you are literally the Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles, but you're also that one in the family that's going to break the general curse or the generational curses. You are also the black sheep in the family. Some of you are definitely tarot readers, where you have some sort of, you know, you have just this big dream that your whole family is a little bit old-fashioned and they do things the old-fashioned way, but you're the one that's going out there and who actually became a lot more successful because of the fact that you didn't have any limitations, even though there was lots of reasons to be limited. You didn't allow it to stop you. You didn't allow the way that you grew up to affect how, like, who it is that you became. And I think that, like, with that being said, like, I'm getting a little emotional, and I just feel like you have to be proud of who you are today. You have to be proud of it because you are amazing. You are amazing. Okay, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. How many are we pulling? 7, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. So we'll get one more card and then we'll do the last little bit of oracle. So let's see, Scorpio. All right, one final tarot message for Scorpios then. One final tarot message for Scorpios. Again, thank you guys so much for your patience. I honestly do feel like, I was like, why is there no Scorpio reading? And I was also like, if you don't do a reading for a certain sign in a while, a lot of them, death at the bottom of the deck. Last card is you guys, but there's another one, but this is the bottom of the deck card. Huge transformation. I mean, you're going to be a whole new person, and I think you can feel it because I can feel it. I feel it coming, and I don't know what it is. You know that song? I love that song by, I'll feel it coming. You don't even have to try. I can't sing, so I'm not going to try, but, yeah, they're like, you don't even have to try to sing because you can't sing. But anyways, who is it by? He's like my favorite person in the world. The Weeknd, I think. I feel it coming. The beat to that song is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands here. Yeah, I mean, your ships are coming in. Some of you, again, this is partnerships. This is finding your divine counterpart, your person. Some of you guys, this is finding your best friend, meeting your best friend. Some of you guys, you have a sibling that you've never met in your life and you're about to be meeting them, but I just feel like this is complete alignment. Your life is completely, I mean, people are gonna be shook. It's like, I'm telling you, rags to riches, and it's like, you guys are like, when you go through rags to riches in your own life, you're just like, it takes you, sometimes, like for me, it took me like a year to believe my transformation in life. I was just like, how, like every day, pinch me, because I don't think I'm actually alive. How is this possible, right? And then I didn't even take in the fact that for other people too, it's like, wait a minute, how did she get from here to there? So for you guys, that's what's gonna be happening. A lot of people are gonna be like, but then there's also people who are gonna be like, who does he think he is? Who does she think she is? Because they're gonna think, you know what I mean? Like when you try to go outside of the box and you don't have that many followers, people are just like, who do you think you are? But then all of a sudden you have followers and then they're wanting to message you and stuff like that. So be careful. If they didn't want you when you weren't, you know, who you're becoming, then they do not deserve you now. So please remember that, because again, every time you release somebody or you deny something that's not good for you, you make the room and you also accept something that is good for you. So again, with the Death card, between now and November, there's going to be huge transformations. I see the Hangman underneath, lots of delayed transformations, and I'm hearing pat yourself on the shoulder or pat yourself on the back. Okay, last ones. I don't think it's possible for me to do a Scorpio reading under 20 minutes. It's not. It's definitely not. There's so much to say for you guys. Because you guys like to get as deep as I do, because I'm a Scorpio, so I can go there with you guys. All right, so personal readings are on sale, so let me know, or so, I mean, you can click the link in the description box. We have time apart. Some of you guys are gonna be having time apart from somebody. Know that it is for the best, so honestly, just let go. Just release it. Wasn't there a card that said, let me go, and if it's meant to be, it'll be for you guys. Yeah, let me go. If I come back, I'm all yours. So allow it. Just allow it to happen and know that it will, you know, you will come back together, because what's for you will never be able to be taken from you. If somebody can take something from you, then it was never yours to begin with. It was never yours, whether it's a person, a thing, a place, money, whatever it is. So just know that in your heart, know that in your soul. And also know that no matter how excited you were to have that thing before it got taken from you, whatever else is meant for you is going to be 10 times better than that anyway. So let's see. Messages for Scorpio. Show me Scorpio's messages for the month of July, please. Be brave. Be brave and embrace your uniqueness. What makes you you? What is also, this is the energy of, I've noticed the most, like a lot of successful people or people that like kind of blow up overnight, it's because they stop showing people what they want to show people or what they think people want to see, and they start embracing their vulnerabilities. I'm sorry, but I'm just looking at this guy who's literally on the top. I'm on the 20th floor. This building is across from me, so this building must have like, I don't know, 30 floors, and he's on the roof of the building just looking down. And people do that a lot here. He's just like having a smoke or something. He's literally on the roof of the building, like 30 feet up, looking down. Like he has no fear at all. As I'm saying, be brave. So some of you guys, you may have like a fear of heights. You need to like tackle that. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, you need to dive deep into it. But again, it's like being vulnerable, showing your vulnerabilities, because the thing is you're vulnerable about it and you don't want to talk about it because it's something that's, you know, close to your heart. But imagine how many other people feel the same way, and if they heard your voice talking about it, imagine how much more, even if they don't go out there and talk about it themselves, imagine how much more comfortable they're going to feel within themselves, right? So, and I've been getting that message personally for me, because there's a lot of things that I went through in my childhood that nobody would have ever known. And okay, where did that guy go? There's a lot of things in my childhood that nobody would have ever known that I went through. And what was I gonna say? And I know that when I share it, it's gonna really touch other people, but it's like a leap of faith. So some of you guys, again, this is like the perfect time for that. Childhood sweethearts, yeah, something from your childhood, for real. But childhood sweethearts, some of you guys, you really are coming into connection with a childhood sweetheart. This could be that person that you always had a crush on in high school. You're gonna find out that they've always had a crush on you too, and you know, like 20 years later or 5 years later, or how many ever years later, you're gonna end up being with this person, and it's gonna be like a dream come true. And you're both gonna be like, how did we not like know that we both liked each other? Like, what if we dated back then? But you know, again, what's for you will always be for you. You would have never lasted if you dated back then. You had to grow and learn and all of that cute stuff. So let's see. Okay, the last card for you guys is confidence. Yes, building your confidence. And I mean, this is something that I have been, you know, talking about or think, just like feeling it for the first time in a while, is like my confidence. And I've been working out every day. So some of you guys, you need to work out every day. You need to, again, red, right? Red is the color of confidence. So some of you guys, you need to wear red. Red is your color. You will look beautiful with red. Red is also going to be a protection color for you. But again, pink and white is also going to be beautiful for you. So pink, white, and red are going to be your color for the month of July. Those colors are going to bring healing. They're going to bring protection. That's actually the color of the back of this deck. Pink, white, and red. So it's very interesting that I said that here. But some of you guys, you're definitely going to be feeling yourself, showing off a little bit more skin. It is bikini weather. Just embrace your body and love your body, right? One thing that I've been trying to lose weight recently, and one thing that I realized was, I took this into account in other aspects of my life, but they say you have to accept what you have to ask for more. So I realized I cannot be asking to lose weight and wanting to lose weight if I don't accept my body for now. I need to accept my body at every and any stage that it's at, because I am beautiful. And I realized that, and I became obsessed with the way that my body is now, but I still do want to lose a little bit of weight. But I'm happy during the process. I'm not gonna only be happy when I lose the weight, right? So some of you guys, it's just about that as well. So that is what I have for you guys. I love you so much. I wish you all the best. If you want to hit that subscribe button because you enjoyed the reading, I will always appreciate it. Also, all of my subscribers get entered in a giveaway to win a free personal reading. If you want to see daily messages and enter in weekly giveaways, follow me on Instagram. And then I have my personal Instagram in the description box below as well, so that you guys can learn about tarot, business, learn about manifestation, law of attraction, all the things that I know I'm going to be teaching you guys there. Okay, I love you guys so much. Take care.